good, y'all? It's your boy Danny Myers, and you are tuned in to T7M Radio, Battle Rap's premier radio network.
The best of Brooklyn right now, actively, Cortez might be the biggest in Brooklyn, probably the most active. I really wouldn't say Cortez is the best in Brooklyn right now. Like, Cortez, if you think about it, has not even touched Summer Madness yet. You know what I'm saying? It's not really to take a whole lot away from him because his resume is crazy. Last year, he was definitely an MVP candidate. Like, he was doing his thing 2016, but Cortez has yet to touch Summer Madness. And, you know, battles have got vaulted in the past. He's had that over his head. So when you look at that, and then when you look at Steams, like the momentum Steams have gotten off the Danny Myers battle, it's a tough call. Then you got Show Off out in RBE with the, you know, the Math battle. Now, niggas gonna feel like Math at a decline, so I don't know where that's gonna put Show Off at, but, you know, Show Off had the battle with Arsenal. So Show Off had some big names. Cortez has got a crazy resume, history, and he active. So the best in Brooklyn, that's hard. I want to say Steams. I do want to say Steams, but I think Steams needs some more opportunities. But Cortez, to me, right now is definitely the biggest active artist in Brooklyn, in my opinion. The blogger beef, that shit is funny to me. I mean, it's entertaining. You know, we all love entertainment. You know what I mean? I don't care who you are. We all love entertainment. I get confused sometimes when we have a collaboration of them for a period of time having a discussion and it don't be about no battles. Like, that just kills me. Like, how do you have a conversation with bloggers for a period of time and no battles are discussed? That's when I think shit kind of get left. I mean, if this is what we need to do, and I ain't, you know, this ain't really to shoot at nobody, but if you a blogger, if you feel like you've done some things in the game, if you feel like you should get some type of acknowledgement or niggas shouldn't, you know, downplay who you are, you know how in resumes you got bullet points. I need every blogger to drop a bullet point or bullet points on what the hell they done did for the culture, what they done brought to the game. You know what I mean? Like, Chris Unbiased brought the untold truth. You know, that's established. You know, Jay Black with the reaction field, that was established. You know, Angry Fan, you know, certain things are just, deniable. And, you know, some other guys definitely brought some other things, but we need to get it listed. Like, you know what I mean? Let's get to the bottom of it and figure out exactly, you know, what niggas done brought to the table. Because if you actually brought something to the table, then you should be getting acknowledged for it, and you definitely shouldn't be getting, you know, downplayed or discredited for whether your platform is small or big. But if you don't have no bullet points on your resume, as far as you really ain't did nothing but, you know, just blog, like, blog is an opinion. You know what I mean? And you can have the biggest following just because people fuck with what you say, but that don't mean that you really got an impact on, you know, the actual game. What have you actually done? You know what I mean? Like, there should be some type of documentation, some type of accolade, something that we can see. You know what I mean, that you've done. Other than that, you know, niggas are just hitting record and stop, you know what I mean, and giving their opinion. You know, but the shit is entertaining. It's funny to say the least, you know what I'm saying. I just wish that niggas get it back to the battles. That's it. Best female battle rapper to me, I keep thinking Jazz the Rapper. Best female battle rapper, I keep thinking Jazz the Rapper. E-Hard did exceptionally well. Resume is crazy. And Miss Hustle, I would say Miss Hustle, but I don't think Miss Hustle battling no more. But I think Jazz the Rapper, to me, overall is the best. I know she took some L's, but I think overall she's the best. But she do need to give Bonnie Godiva a chance. I think that definitely needs to happen. But, you know, right now I just feel like Jazz is the best. You know, even the people that she lost to took L's before. You know, Official took an L before. Miss Hustle, I don't think, took an L. So that's why I would put Miss Hustle as the best, but I ain't sure now. E-Hart, that was a debatable one. So, you know, you can possibly put E Hart up there. I'm just going with Jazz. 40 is also a top dog, but, you know, Jazz beat 40, so you can't forget about that. I gotta say Jazz, the rapper right now, is the best female. But you gotta give Bonnie a shot. You gotta give Bonnie Godiva a shot, Jazz. Playing no games. You can't keep downplaying that battle. Yo, I'm like almost 40 years old. I'm just gonna keep it real, like, and I ain't knocking nobody that might be my age or older than me, you know, going to events. I'm just like, you know, I do whatever I do for the fun. You know what I'm saying? My little podcast and all that. Like, I'm not looking for no type of stature. I'm not flying out state to state. I'm too old for that. Like, that's for the 18, 30-year-old crowd. Like, that's for that. Like, I'll support in whatever way I can. If it's something that's interesting, I might go, you know what I'm saying? And if it's something down here in the city, I'll definitely come and support. You know, my girl Rain, she threw an event, the Boss Chick Battle League out here in B-More, you know what I'm saying? And came out, showed some support. But I just ain't with all that flying out state to state. Like, come on, man, I just feel like I'm just too fucking old for that. Like I say, I'm almost 40 years old. So, you know, I let the young niggas do all that. And then, more than that, you know, if niggas out there, if you know, trying to chase a story, trying to be the real media, it's really your responsibility to get out there. I don't consider myself media. You know what I mean? I'm just a fan that do what it do, but some people, I've had artists consider me media, fans consider me media. I've had people request, you know, interviews from me, you know what I'm saying? Interviews been on demand. Not no big names or none of that, you know what I'm saying? But it's not happening throughout a period of time. Every time I hear about the Tay Roc shit, yo, Tay Roc is a legend. Last time I was asked this, I said no, not yet. We still need to give him time. But, you know, since then, I don't know. You know, that's my favorite artist. You know, Tay Roc is my favorite battle rap artist. Is he a legend right now? It's almost looking like that. You know what I mean? You asked me that maybe 2-3 months ago, I'd have said not yet. But he still got some work to do. But the way he got this cave gang movement going on with Briz and Av under him, like, that's a power move. Like, people can't really get away from things that artists do outside of just the battles. You know what I'm saying? When you got other moves that you're making, like John with Bullpen, you know, not that he's the only person behind that, but you got to kind of give people some credit for bossing up, leveling up, making some moves. You put stuff like that on the resume for Tay Roc, and he always show up. I mean, what else really can you ask for? If he's not getting the opportunities, it's not really his fault. So, I'm still going to say no, not a legend, but he right at the door. Maybe 2 more battles, like a hollow and a conceded, and get 2 wins from something like that. You can book it. Tay Roc is a legend. He's on his way, no question. No question.
What's up, people? 7 Mitchell with T7M Radio. Make sure y'all check out our Patreon account. The link is in the description box. I created the Patreon account in order to get some help and support in trying to keep the podcast going due to the recent advertisement issues going on with YouTube. It's kind of hard to generate new content. I don't have any sponsorships. I'm pretty much independent. I'm not in a big time podcasting network. So I really need your guys' help and support, and here's how you can do so. If you go to our Patreon link, you can donate as low as $1 per month to our Patreon account. What I'm going to provide to you guys, I'm going to give you exclusive content that you will not see anywhere else on any other platform. I want to say thank you again for supporting. The link for our Patreon account again is in the description box. T7M Radio, 7 Mitchell, I'm out.